I will be talking to you today about my nutrition and my experiences with it.
Firstly, have you ever been educated in nutrition or talked to a nutritionist at Duke? And if not, do you think this affects your decisions when eating?
It's a very good question. Prior to being at Duke, I really had no advisor helping me out with nutrition. I was on my own. Once I got to Duke, there were many resources available to me as well as the swim team. A lot of people came in to talk about nutrition and educated me on the topic of it. I think it really benefited me in terms of what I needed to be eating as well as recovery. And in the sport of swimming, daily recovery is very important. And I think that being educated on nutrition and recovery through my muscles is very important.
As a Division I athlete, do you feel that Duke provides you with adequate nutrition in order for you to perform at your best?
Yeah, it's a very good question. I think that Duke has provided me with very good nutrition through Marketplace at East Campus, as well as West Union, as well as the new training table. I think there's a variety of foods to choose from, including very healthy proteins and meats, as well as salads, and then carbohydrates, of course. So again, back to the muscle recovery, I think that there are many good choices that Duke provides, and it does provide me adequate nutrition to perform at my...
As a freshman, do you feel your choices are narrowed when it comes to eating?
It's a very good question as well, Miles. I think that on one side of it, I think that it's not limited, and I do have many options, as I said before. However, being a freshman, it does restrict me to just eating at Marketplace. And from a personal standpoint, I do like West Union better. So in that sense, I think that with the limited amount of food points that I have, as well as the fact that I don't want to go to Marketplace that often, they are limited. And I think that West Union provides healthier foods, especially for athletes, than Marketplace does. However, with the new training table, I think that trumps over both of those other two, and I try to utilize that as much as possible.
What do you think prevents you from making the right food choices?
I think that the fact that I'm a freshman going into Marketplace, there are a lot of unhealthy options. And I think that walking in, being very hungry coming out of a swim practice, my eyes tend to wander towards the pizza and the desserts. So in that sense, I think that there can be healthier options at Marketplace, and without those unhealthy choices being placed at Marketplace, I think that it could help not only athletes, but all students in general. So the pizza and the ice cream and the cereals just don't really do me well.
Do you think that the new training table offers better meals than other dining halls on campus, as it is restricted to athletes only?
Absolutely. I think that training table has been the best thing to come to Duke. Despite its inconvenient location, I think that the training table has great food options, all of which are very nutritious. And I very much enjoy the salads that you can make, as well as the proteins daily. So in general, I think that it's very good for athletes to do, especially after a workout. And I go there a bunch, and it's awesome. I will say, however, there are some unhealthy options that probably can be getting rid of, such as the desserts, but people like to eat. So
Lastly, are there any personal changes you would want to see with Duke's dining?
yes, I think that the Duke dining system has been great, and I have really enjoyed it. However, I will say that I think that they can take away all of the bad food. Um, and I'm saying this from an athlete perspective, but I also think from just a general Duke student body population that getting rid of all of the unhealthy foods will just better just the health of Duke and the community as a whole. So that's my one take on it, and um, I think that when walking into a dining hall or a training table or marketplace, it's very easy to get distracted and eat a couple slices of pizza. And being an athlete, this definitely affects my performance in the pool, um, as well as my overall health. So I think that it's an easy thing to do, and I don't think people will be very opposed to it. While it is tasty, I think it's very unhealthy, and I think it's an easy solution.
Thank you.